test video. Hey! It's been a while since I've done one of these, and this one's going to be a little bit different, actually quite a bit different than the last ones, because I'm just going to talk about what I've been doing, because I just don't have time to do anything with this. But anyways, I have been all over the place the last couple of weeks. I've been doing a couple of preaches. Last week we had this cool thing come in called Pop UK, and they're a cool organization that teaches kids all of these songs that have good moral values, and it was super neat, but because of the way England's safeguarding policies work, I wasn't allowed to vlog about it because you can't videotape children. Been doing some cool stuff lately. I was just down south of England, the south of England, and stuff like this happened. It was super cool. I saw my favorite band, Switchfoot, there, and I think I just want to take a second and talk about my favorite band, Switchfoot. When I was 12 years old, I got tickets to the Switchfoot and Relient K tour. I went with my church and my sister. My sister really pushed for me to go. She's like, you have to go see this band, because it was Relient K, who at the time was one of the biggest names in Christian music and alternative music, and they were just a good band. But they were opening up for Switchfoot, who I didn't know quite as well. I knew 3 or 4 of their songs. I went to this concert, and it was a really cool time. I think it was the first rock concert I've ever been to. So I'd been to other people. I'd probably seen Michael W. Smith by then, but he didn't quite fall into the rock and roll category. And I'd seen a lot of other Christian artists, but not anything like just pouring your heart out with rock and roll. And Switchfoot did that, and Relient K did that, but more than anything, Switchfoot did that. And just the way that they acted on stage, and just the way that they performed, it was absolutely amazing. So I continued to listen to Switchfoot over the years a bit, got out of them for a little bit. I went into more heavy music, but I kind of swung back around when they had their album Vice Versus come out, and I don't know why, but I just Googled them one day, and then just on their website it said, tomorrow we've got our new album come out. So I was like, alright, I'm going to go buy this new album. So I went to Target and I bought Switchfoot's new album, and it was really good. So then I got some of their older albums again. The only one I had at this point would have been The Beautiful Letdown. So I got some of their older albums, and I was like, wow, these are really good. And I just continued to listen to their music, and I was like, all of this is really good. I don't actually think there's a Switchfoot song that I don't like. And now, that's all of their CDs, because I got their early day stuff. So now I guess I am an official Switchfoot fan. But it was super cool, and one of the coolest things I've ever done, I think. And going down to see them, I'd seen them twice before, and this one was especially cool just because I was like in a sea of people from the United Kingdom, and then I was like an American. But the coolest part by far was right at the very end when Jon Foreman, the lead singer of Switchfoot, was walking out kind of into the crowd. And you know, you go to a music festival, they've got like a railing where you get blocked off, so it's kind of like a fence. And he stood on top of the railing, and he needed somebody to balance him, and I just kind of held my hand out. And then we had this moment of like, I'm balancing my favorite singer of all time and my favorite writer of all time, and it was just like, this is super cool. But I think that kind of shows that you can move somewhere and think everything's going to be so different, but then you still have these connections. You still have things that happen that you go, wait a second, this happened in the United States almost 8 years ago, because he came out into the crowd, and he came to my row and stopped in the row I was in, and he was like standing on the little armrest of the chairs, and it was just like right there. And then once again, 8 years later, he's right there in front of me, and it was just the coolest thing ever to have that happen, and just have it happen here of all places. And I never, ever would have expected that to happen in my year at the UK. But it did. So, like I said, today's not really a cinematography thing, mostly because I just don't have a lot of time right now to make a lot of music for it and do a lot of editing stuff for it. But I just thought I'd let you know what's going on and let you see what's been going on the last few weeks. And just to close, here's a video of me biking.
What? How is there a gun store here?
Alright, so that's been this vlog. Let me know if you're enjoying them in the comments below. You can subscribe as well. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. And hopefully we'll catch you in the next couple of weeks. I hope to get a lot of video of the UK. I don't know how much of it will be posted while I'm in the UK, because I've got 5 weeks left here. And then I'll be back in #America. So as soon as I'm back in America, I'll definitely post a lot of video just from the adventures, and it should be good. So, catch you later. Thanks for watching.